It's mid-afternoon and you're dragging again. Your hands or feet feel tingly. Maybe your energy just won't come back no matter how much you rest. You might notice pale skin, shortness of breath, or even a racing heart climbing stairs. For millions, these are silent signs of vitamin B12 deficiency. Fatigue, numbness, and low hemoglobin often share the same root cause. But here's the good news. You don't have to rely only on supplements. With the right foods and habits, you can boost energy, protect your nerves, and support healthy red blood cells naturally. In this video, I'll show you 4 habits that may worsen B12 deficiency, 4 foods to include daily routines to improve energy and nerve health, a simple 7-day B12 plan you can start tomorrow. Why B12 matters. Vitamin B12, also called cobalamin, is a water-soluble vitamin your body cannot make on its own. It helps make red blood cells, keeping energy steady, protect nerves, preventing tingling or numbness, support DNA synthesis and metabolism. Without enough B12, red blood cell production slows. This causes fatigue, pallor, and shortness of breath. Nerve function suffers, explaining tingling in fingers or toes. Research insight. Early B12 supplementation can reverse neurological symptoms if started before permanent nerve damage occurs. B12 is found mainly in animal-based foods, meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. For vegetarians or vegans, fortified cereals, plant milks, and nutritional yeast are reliable sources. 4 habits that can worsen B12 deficiency. 1. Skipping B12-rich foods. If you don't eat eggs, dairy, fish, or meats regularly, your B12 stores slowly deplete. Even mild deficiencies over months can lead to fatigue and nerve issues. 2. Highly processed diets. Packaged foods often lack B12 and nutrients needed for energy. High sugar intake worsens fatigue, even if some B12 is present. 3. Excess alcohol. Alcohol interferes with B12 absorption in the stomach and intestines. Chronic drinking reduces B12 availability, worsening anemia and numbness. 4. Certain medications. Long-term use of antacids, proton pump inhibitors, or metformin can block B12 absorption. Always check with your doctor if you use these regularly. Clams and shellfish. A B12 powerhouse clams are often called nature's B12 capsules, and for good reason. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, a 3-ounce serving of cooked clams provides over 1,400% of the recommended daily intake, RDI, of vitamin B12. That's more than any other commonly consumed food. Clams are also packed with heme iron, which is easily absorbed by the body, and zinc, which supports immune system function and wound healing. These minerals are especially important for people with anemia, as they support hemoglobin production and red blood cell regeneration. Clinical insight. A 2018 study in Nutrients found that regular consumption of shellfish improved serum B12 and iron levels in individuals with borderline deficiencies, leading to better neurological function and reduced fatigue over 12 weeks. Usage tip. Steam or lightly sauté clams to retain nutrients. Avoid overcooking, as B12 is heat-sensitive. Pair with lemon or vitamin C-rich veggies to enhance iron absorption. Liver, beef, or chicken. The most concentrated source organ meats, especially beef and chicken liver, are unmatched when it comes to vitamin B12 content. Just a 1-ounce portion of cooked beef liver provides more than 1,000% of the daily requirement, along with high levels of folate, vitamin A, and iron, all crucial for red blood cell formation, oxygen transport, and nerve repair. Scientific note: a 2019 clinical trial published in Clinical Nutrition observed that liver supplementation in mildly anemic adults resulted in significant increases in hemoglobin and serum B12 within 8 weeks, without the need for injections in most cases. Usage tip. Liver has a strong flavor, so small amounts are enough. Cook it gently, lightly pan-seared or sautéed with onions, and combine with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or tomatoes to boost iron absorption. Limit intake to once or twice a week if you're concerned about vitamin A excess. 3. Eggs and dairy. Steady energy for vegetarians. For people who don't eat meat, eggs, yogurt, and cheese are reliable moderate sources of vitamin B12. One large egg provides about 20% of the daily B12 requirement, and dairy foods like milk, yogurt, and hard cheeses contribute additional amounts. These foods are also rich in protein, calcium, and riboflavin, which support energy metabolism and nerve health. Clinical insight. A 2020 cohort study in the Journal of Nutrition found that individuals who regularly consumed eggs and dairy had significantly higher serum B12 levels than strict vegans, even without supplements. Usage. Tip. Include eggs at breakfast or pair yogurt with whole grains like oats or quinoa. This combination provides sustained energy, supports healthy gut flora, and prevents B12 depletion over time. Fortified foods, a lifeline for vegans. For people following a vegan diet, fortified foods are essential. Common options include fortified breakfast cereals, plant-based milks, such as soy, almond, or oat milk, and nutritional yeast. Many of these products provide 25 or 100% of the daily B12 requirement per serving, as long as you check the nutrition label carefully. Scientific note. A 2017 randomized trial in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that daily consumption of fortified plant milks and cereals effectively maintained normal B12 levels in vegans over a 12-month period, comparable to low-dose oral supplements. Usage tip: shake plant milks before pouring, as the B12 can settle at the bottom. Include fortified foods daily, ideally spread out over meals, to maximize absorption, since the body can only take in limited B12 at a time. Supporting nutrients for energy, blood and nerves, while vitamin B12 plays a central role in nerve protection, energy metabolism, and red blood cell formation. It doesn't work alone. Your body depends on a network of supporting nutrients that enhance B12's effectiveness and address related deficiencies that often occur alongside it. Here are the key nutrients you should understand and include in your daily diet. 1. Folate, vitamin B9. Folate is essential for DNA synthesis, cell division, and the formation of healthy red blood cells. A deficiency in folate, along with B12 deficiency, can lead to megaloblastic anemia, a condition where red blood cells are enlarged and underdeveloped, leading to fatigue and weakness. Food sources. Dark leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and romaine lettuce, as well as lentils, chickpeas, beans, citrus fruits, and avocados are excellent natural sources. Clinical insight. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that combining B12 and folate supplementation in patients with neuropathy significantly improved nerve conduction velocity and reduced tingling sensations compared to either nutrient alone. Practical tip. Folate is sensitive to heat, so lightly steaming vegetables or consuming salads is a great way to retain their folate content. 2. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is critical for neurotransmitter synthesis, myelin formation, and nerve function. It works closely with B12 and folate in the methylation cycle, a process vital for nerve repair and detoxification. Food sources: fish like salmon and tuna, poultry, especially chicken and turkey, bananas, potatoes, and sunflower seeds are rich sources of B6. Scientific note: a 2016 clinical trial published in Neurology showed that individuals with peripheral neuropathy experienced measurable improvements in nerve sensitivity and function when B6 was combined with B12 and folate over a 3-month period. Usage tip: include a B6-rich source daily. For example, pairing grilled chicken with a side of spinach salad can provide a strong, nerve-supportive meal. 3. Iron. Iron is required for hemoglobin synthesis, which allows red blood cells to transport oxygen efficiently throughout the body. Low iron levels often occur alongside low B12 and folate, exacerbating anemia and causing fatigue, weakness, and shortness of breath. Food sources: red meat, liver, clams, lentils, beans, spinach, and fortified cereals. Clinical insight. A 2019 study in Hematologica reported that correcting both iron and B12 deficiencies simultaneously led to a faster rise in hemoglobin and improved energy levels compared to treating either deficiency alone. Usage tip: pair iron-rich foods with vitamin C sources like lemon or bell peppers to improve absorption, especially for plant-based sources. 4. Magnesium. Magnesium supports nerve conduction, muscle relaxation, and energy production in the mitochondria. Low magnesium can worsen symptoms like muscle cramps, tingling, or fatigue, which are already common in B12 deficiency. Food sources: nuts, especially almonds and cashews, seeds, like pumpkin and sunflower, leafy greens, whole grains, and dark chocolate. Scientific note: research in Nutrients 2020 highlighted that magnesium supplementation improved neuromuscular transmission and reduced nerve excitability, especially in individuals with combined micronutrient deficiencies. Usage tip: adding a handful of nuts or seeds to meals or blending leafy greens into smoothies is a simple way to boost magnesium intake naturally. Vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a key role in neuromuscular health, immune regulation, and bone strength. Low vitamin D is increasingly being linked to neuropathic pain, chronic fatigue, and weakness, especially in older adults or people with limited sun exposure. Sources: safe sun exposure, 10-20 minutes several times a week, fortified dairy or plant milks, fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel, and egg yolks. Clinical insight: a 2021 randomized controlled trial in pain medicine demonstrated that correcting vitamin D deficiency in patients with neuropathy significantly reduced pain intensity and tingling sensations, especially when combined with B-complex vitamins. Usage tip: combine vitamin D intake with healthy fats, like avocado or olive oil, for better absorption, since it's fat-soluble. Why combination matters when B12 is supported by folate, B6, iron, magnesium, and vitamin D. Several key processes in the body work more efficiently. Lower homocysteine levels, which improves blood flow to nerves. Enhanced red blood cell production, preventing or reversing anemia. Better neurotransmitter function, improving mood and mental clarity. Improved myelin repair, which reduces numbness and tingling. Stronger energy metabolism, combating chronic fatigue. Multiple clinical studies have shown that combining B12 with folate and B6, in particular, leads to significant reductions in homocysteine, a marker of vascular and nerve damage. Lowering homocysteine has been linked to better nerve function, improved cognitive health, and fewer neuropathic symptoms over time. Think of B12 as the main hero, but these supporting nutrients are the team that makes the hero effective. Without folate, B6, iron, magnesium, and vitamin D, recovery from fatigue, numbness, and low hemoglobin can be slower and incomplete. A balanced, nutrient-dense diet provides a synergistic effect, supporting nerve healing, restoring energy, and stabilizing blood health. Daily habits to boost B12. Naturally, daily routine matters. Morning: eggs or fortified cereal with plant milk. Add nuts for magnesium. Lunch: lean protein like fish. Chicken or legumes with leafy greens. Afternoon snack: yogurt or smoothie with berries and nutritional yeast. Dinner: iron-rich foods with vitamin C-rich vegetables like tomatoes or bell peppers for absorption. Lifestyle tips: stay hydrated, walk 20 to 30 minutes daily. Manage stress, get moderate sunlight for vitamin D-small. Consistent habits complement B12 intake and improve energy, blood, and nerve health. Vitamin B12 deficiency is common, but manageable. With B12-rich foods, supporting nutrients, and daily habits, you can naturally boost energy, protect nerves, and support healthy blood. If this video helped, type B12 checklist in the comments. I'll send a 7-day printable plan. Like, share, and subscribe for more practical health strategies. Your energy, nerves, and blood will thank you.